Okay, good morning, everybody. It is, what day is it today? I forgot. I think it is Saturday the 19th. So, we are gonna work on some tarot and see what today's message is. Pulled out the entire deck and the three cards that have stayed behind: Ace of Swords, Strength, and Knight of Cups. Oh God, Tower. I was thinking, I'm like, don't let it be the Tower. And here it is. So because I was grabbing this deck, it just occurred to me, these cards being left behind. It's a message you can quickly forget, a message that can be in front of you, something the divine is trying to communicate you, but something you're trying to ignore. Oh, look, the two cards are poking out were the Judgment and the Three of Swords. Yo, this is a really deep reading. Hold on. Heartbreak has come to the forefront all of a sudden, is what I feel. It's front and center again. Pertaining to some sort of a creative venture, some sort of a heartbreaking disappointment, I should say. Pertaining to some sort of a Queen of Wands figure, some sort of feminine figure here. If it's work, then it's a creative collaboration. If it's love, then it's a connection that started sexual, but didn't pick up to be anything more than. And I think that the connection started sexually, and the depths of the emotions were there. You knew this could have been something, the other person too, but someone ran away. So let's dissect each of these messages. This seems a little promising to me, but Judgment, Tower, Three of Swords. You know, the Judgment and the Tower are the two cards that have been coming out together a lot for me on this YouTube channel. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. It's getting heavier. Okay, card on the ground is 5 of Swords. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness. You are going through it. You know what? King of Cups. So if this message was regarding a Queen of Wands, it's funny how that message even occurred to me, that it was about a Queen of Wands and involving a Queen of Wands. That's significant here now that I have a King of Cups, because this is telling me that there is a masculine figure who is sort of feeling the depths of his emotions pertaining to that Queen of Wands right now. I think he probably feels that he's sexually taken advantage of her. Or he could have elevated himself to make the connection more, but he kept it sexual. He kept it low vibing. King of Wands. So he is acknowledging here, because the message was about the Queen of Wands, okay? That is very clear to me, because that's how it came out before these cards came out. But with the King of Wands here, this masculine figure who's really highly emotional, I'm seeing is facing some sort of an awakening that's uncomfortable right now. And as a result, it's making him go back into the past and really look at the ways he has acted, the way he has come to the table, the things that he was offering, the things that he wasn't giving, and how that was holding back connection in his life. Now, I'm specifically seeing that he's looking at one particular person, and that could be you. Or you could be thinking about this person, the Queen of Wands. The fact that the King of Wands came out here is confirming that this masculine is looking back at the past and acknowledging how he showed up too flippant, too impulsive, too sexually to the connection without offering more. He is in a highly emotional state, because I don't feel he thinks the best of himself right now. Okay, there's a lot of lack mentality, but there's also the inspiration to move forward. Because with the Judgment card and the Five of Swords. And as he moves forward, he still looks back though. So this could be a very, very heavy but inspired moment of moving forward. This is probably the darkest before dawn. This is probably the darkest before it gets better. The worst before it gets better sort of a situation. And I think what these cards are saying here is that there's some sort of communication coming for this person. Potentially a Leo. That's the strongest energy I see here, actually. The Tower is very Plutonian. Sometimes I do associate that with Scorpio, and same with Judgment, and we are in Scorpio season, so take it how it resonates. But it seems to me that there is some sort of communication or reality check or truth coming from this person. And it's an offer to bring more peace back where there isn't any peace right now. I'm just like, is there any more to say? Is there any more to say? Now, also, I do have to say to you, when I get the King of Cups and the King of Wands, I do get a sexual fluidity. So somebody could be sexual, like, you know, they could be coming to terms with their sexuality or the fact that there is sexual fluidity in their preference. Now, there's only two cards that ever give me the message of sexual fluidity, and that's a King of Cups and King of Wands, or a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. So it's very significant that these two came out like this. So you could, I mean, this is a nice little message for same-sex couples out there, anybody from the LGBTQ community, but if you are kind of questioning your partner's sexuality or somebody from the past, take that seriously. Oh, did you guys see the way the cards came out? Lord, we got 10 of Cups and Empress. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And then here I've got Temperance. This to me is quite significant because it tells me by the end of the year, Sagittarius season, and we're going into that in a couple of days, this person really begins to realize how good they either had it with you or how much they could have brought more peace to this connection rather than trauma and drama. It's a bit of a heavy realization. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. They're very inspired. They have been very inspired to come forward in this capacity. But really, the next couple of weeks are going to be very indicative of how deep this person's emotions go and how they're going to reveal themselves eventually. I'm seeing that at least by the end of the year, there could be some level of realization coming to you. It could either be a direct form of communication, an indirect form of communication, but something significant will happen. And look at the bottom of the deck on another one is Six of Cups here. I still have these cards here, relationship improvement, strength, double strength here, winter solstice. And that's right next to the Sun and the Ace of, the Two of Cups. So there could be some togetherness happening here. I'll leave it there.